Today, consumer experience is of utmost importance to plan and strategize the roadmap for the businesses to grow. Next, we have a session on Agile Insights by Deependra Rana, Executive Managing Director, South Asia Insights Division, Kantar. Welcome, Mr. Rana.
Hey, everyone. So in the Marketing Tech Summit, everybody is into the whole idea of how do we use AI, how do we use technology to facilitate marketing. And today, on behalf of Kantar, I'll share with you some insights into how we are deploying AI and technology at scale to help our clients. And the primary idea is to help you grow your brand with faster insights at the speed of light, I would say. So if you look at marketers, and I've been going around meeting clients, especially as digital spends grow, clients kind of know that, look, creativity still matters. Micro-targeting matters. Activation ads and clicks matter. However, the whole idea of using digital advertising to create strong brands is pretty important to keep driving long-term sales effects. But what's happening is media is very fragmented. You have thousands of assets, really. And while marketers know that creating the best assets can, drive ROI higher, it can drive your better advertising, can multiply your ROI by anything like 1.5 to 2 times. But what is happening is so many ads are getting created and budgets are under pressure. So what's happening is testing is becoming a luxury. And you're not always backing the best ads. And, in some ways, it's a waste of money. Or at worst of times, it could actually be driving your brand down. I mean, in our A/B testing, we've actually seen that the worst of the ads actually result in a negative outcome on brand effects. So that's something people want to avoid, and they're aware of it. But they can't help it because, A, they don't have the time. B, they have thousands of assets. And then C, if you look at the proportion of marketing budgets to what you would spend on optimizing those assets, it's a challenge. So what we at Kantar have been trying to do is basically get over that issue and continue to partner our clients like we've always done in creating great advertising. And sometimes we are doing it in partnership with the likes of YouTube and Facebook. Because yes, those guys are providing good playbooks in terms of what to get right in terms of production. But when it comes to how do you get the best brand effects and how do you create outstanding creative, I think that's where consumer feedback can come in. So we just actually did this survey among global marketers in last year. And, because of, like I said, because of cost and speed issues, half of the marketers are testing little or no creative. Yeah. And they regret it. They know that they're giving sort of advantage away and wasting money in the process of doing that. So the key issues coming up are cost, the fact that, they can't wait for 1 month for a pre-test result anymore, and which is like the project time. And they themselves are busy because there's so many assets, creative assets at play. So what we've done is we've tried to come up with a solution to that. And let's have the video on Marketplace, which will actually give you a teaser of what we are talking about. So you just had to look at, what we call Kantar marketplace, and it's literally a marketplace where you can go to optimize your marketing mix with faster insights. What do I mean by that? It's a research platform which is automated end to end. Yeah. And you can literally load your assets. You can load an ad, you can self-serve it. And in a matter of hours to 24 hours, one day, you can actually have your results back. And it's with the familiar methodologies which are, tried and tested and, validated against in-market effects. So it combines agile research. It has the powerful analytics to back it. And then, of course, the brand building expertise that Kantar has been known for years. And the whole idea is to accelerate consumer insights and unlock growth for our clients. And primarily, we're doing it in 4 areas. I mean, one is, like I was talking about, ad testing and development to improve your marketing budgets. The second is to improve your speed to market in terms of innovation and product development. So that's all your concept tested right from early stage to late stage. The third thing is we're doing a lot of testing of creative in context, because yes, nowadays everybody knows that you need to repurpose, or you need to from ground up create native advertising for YouTube or Facebook or whatever be. It could be social, it could be video, right? And finally, providing the brand insights. So we can do all of that in this marketplace, and it's been phenomenally successful for us. I mean, it's actually just crossed $100 million in terms of revenue, which is a major milestone in this space so soon after launch. So it's been a big hit with clients, with over 500 clients using it. And right now, I think we're testing about 1,000 ads a month on this platform. And what we're doing is now we're bringing it to India. And basically, like I said, high quality results in hours, not days. It's quite intuitive. I mean, you look at the dashboard, it's easily explained, or we could have one of our consultants help you. The other beautiful thing about this is it's available at scale, and I'll just talk about that a bit. And like I said, proven solutions which are validated to predict sales and brand growth. And it's quite scalable. I mean, you could even set up an enterprise platform for a big client, which would be their own marketplace. Yeah. So like I said, it's it's an automated and it's at a global scale. So just to give you an idea, I mean, the whole idea that do ads travel across the world, and let's say you've prepared a global creative, and you want to instantly get feedback from across the world. We can do that literally within 2 or 3 days, where that ad will get served to audiences across the world, and you could get their feedback. And you could then, develop ads that travel well, not just across cultures, but you could also develop ads that travel across platforms and different publishers. And this is connected to about 100 million consumers worldwide. But then on top of that, we have local support and expertise. So it's quite a powerful asset for global marketers, but also local marketers within the market. So just to sum up, industry-leading analytics, best-in-class methodology, like, for example, for creative, we use the link test, which is the gold standard. And essentially, you can go the survey way, but you can get results really, really quick. The global footprint that I just spoke about, and the deep brand building expertise that we back it up. There are platform companies out there. And yes, I mean, they may build a good platform and a good dashboard, but what we back it up with is we know brands, and we have consultants who can help you on the ground to make it happen. And we're continuing to invest in the platform because it's been working phenomenally, and we're just innovating all the time, and we're not going to stop, right? And like I said, I mean, it's being used by tons of clients. This is a very small snapshot of that. Just a quick example. I mean, there are multiple, ways the platform can be deployed. I'll just talk about a couple of them. So one is rapid iteration to improve TV ads or digital ads. Yeah. In this case, Audi had a 60-second ad, and they could instantly see that it was polarizing. It wasn't branded well. I mean, they did all the right things. The playbooks from YouTube and Facebook will tell you, introduce the brand 3 seconds in, but that doesn't mean you're fully optimizing branding. You're just introducing the brand, 3 seconds in. So what they needed to do was they need to develop a new version to deliver the results they were looking for. And then obviously what we are doing is we're combining surveys with neuroscience, which is facial coding. And we were able to give not just the numbers, but the diagnostics and the deep insight that comes from neuroscience to develop a cut down. And then they use the ad testing quality capabilities to quickly check that, within 24 hours, they knew what kind of a cut down they had to do to improve the branding and reduce the polarization. So that was an example in the area of advertising. Now another one in the area of innovations. So Danone had been, developing a new yogurt and cereal product, and they've been at it for 18 months. But they were not satisfied with the results, and they were under a great amount of pressure to find a breakthrough innovation really quick. So what they did was, they worked with our teams to develop 5 new concepts using, qualitative, and they just put these concepts into the marketplace. And they were able to quickly identify that outperformed the benchmarks that we have on trial, purchase intents, uniqueness, relevance, price perceptions. And you know what? They were able to go ahead and develop winning products on the back of that. So what we are doing is, we're spanning the entire range of solutions that clients need for every creative development need, for every concept evaluation need. So if you look at the top right-hand corner, that's what everybody's been familiar with, which is the in-depth learning from Link, which is maximizing creative effectiveness when there's you need a lot of iteration and improvement, or for major new launches, new positionings, new campaigns. And that's what we've been doing a lot in the Indian market over the last 20 odd years. And we've tested tens of thousands of ads using that. But recently, in the last 2-3 years, we've been doing a lot of fast diagnostics using Link Express, where you may have a new execution in an established campaign. Now, obviously, as you keep going to the bottom left, the speed keeps increasing, and yes, the costs keep reducing. So that's the added benefit to clients, right? And now with Marketplace, we are able to offer what is called Link Now. And as the name suggests, it's literally now. And what I'm now going to share with you is something, spanking new, which is Link AI, which is Link Artificial Intelligence. And that's basically, it could cover that content that you would normally not test. So for example, if you have 1,000 pieces of content over a year in digital, whether it's video or it's display, we could test that. And if you want to test a lot of ads from competition, if your competition is doing something new and you're intrigued, hey, is that working or not? You could literally do that overnight using Link AI, not in precisely actually in 15 minutes. Let me talk about that a bit. So when you want yet more speed, Link AI is the way to go. It takes the guesswork out of advertising ROI by allowing you to screen content, like I said, which you would normally not test. But what's happening is you're spending a lot of money on those assets, both the production spends and media spends. So why not optimize? Why not take the duds out, right? And the way we did it was we used learning from Link and artificial intelligence to develop a predictive system, which basically predicts consumer response as it would have been in a survey without doing a survey. And it provides reliable creative intelligence in minutes without surveys at a pretty attractive cost. So how did we do it? We basically picked up, we used the power of our Link database and we applied leading edge artificial intelligence and machine learning. So basically we took all the video files from 80,000 videos, right? And we had tested these ads, over the years, last few years. And we basically, this was composed of about 12 million consumer interviews. So this is really big data, and this data at scale. And we had extracted and consolidated that. Then what we did was, we have an AI video processing software, which breaks down, audio and visuals and distinctive assets and celebrities and everything. And we applied a machine learning algorithm to this. And then it basically was trained on using the AI features to predict results on your familiar link measures, which are things like, was it enjoying and breaking through the clutter? Was it branded well? Is it persuasive, and will it create the sales effects that you require? So all of that was done. And we basically, as a result of that, we get a scalable machine learning platform that provides reliable creative intelligence in minutes and without any consumer sampling, right? And the beauty of this is that it predicts within one decile of survey results for more than 80% of the ads. So you don't actually go wrong very much with this. Who wouldn't love a 80% predictiveness, right? In terms of what you would have got with 2 or 3 days of testing with hundreds of interviews, you're just getting it in 15 minutes, right? So when do you use this? When you want to test competitive ads, or maybe you want to develop meta learnings. You want to test hundreds of ads in your category and say, okay, how do I distill the best of learning for that? So which is batch testing of high volumes ads to use for meta analysis. Then, cut down formats, you have offer ads, prices, and so on. That can be used. Normally, nowadays, a lot of smaller brands are coming up that are maybe purely for e-commerce that you won't test, but you could do that here. Some of you who work with multinational clients might be receiving ads from abroad, and you want to check whether that works in India or not. You could use that. And then, interestingly enough, highly confidential ads. Sometimes clients come to us and say, I hesitate testing ads online because what if the consumer takes a screenshot? I mean, there's a very remote chance of that happening. But, you could test highly confidential ads using this just by putting them into the machine learning platform. So it's pretty cool. It's scalable. It's real time. It's pretty secure, like I said, and it's very, very cost effective and competitive, like way more, right? So it's pretty incredible. Let's have a look at a Link AI video.
Welcome to the power of Link AI. Link AI is the fastest, fully automated AI-powered machine predicting creative effectiveness of video ads in 15 minutes. Let us show you how it works. The first screen you'll land on is your library page, which shows your brand and competitor videos you've uploaded. To upload a new video, click on the top left menu, upload a video, and then answer a few questions from the drop-down menu. And you're all set to run the machine. It's that simple. Your video will upload, be deconstructed, and evaluated in about 15 minutes. Easily access your video's progress by clicking into the video upload status page, where green indicates the video's processing by stage. Finally, once the video has finished, you will be able to access score predictions from both brand predisposition as well as engagement metrics. If you need additional guidance, see our glossary of terms, interactive user guide, watch our demo videos for guidance, or reach out to Link AI support at Kantar.com. Contact us today to get started.
So you just saw, how we develop Link AI and how it can be so easily deployed, and you could pretty much self-serve it. And that's how we will make it available to our clients. And, it's been developed in partnership with leading advertisers because, we worked with Coke, Unilever for years and years. And, the good thing is they wanted to partner with us to actually make this happen. This was a very, very felt client need. And we basically, for example, just for Coke, we validated using 5,000 plus ads. Globally, we did it with 10,000 ads, 80,000 ads that was fed into the algorithm. But, Coke did that with about 5,000 ads across 12 languages. And, we usually get the question, will it work in India? The answer is yes. It's been actually validated across the world and in multiple places and India. So it works. And we did that with Unilever as well and Microsoft. So you can see, a fairly cross range of packaged goods and non-packaged good clients. So, hopefully I was able to give you today a bit of a snapshot on how marketing tech, technology, platforms, AI is being deployed in the area of, good old marketing research. And it's making us do things at scale, at speed, at a very good cost. And it's, very well structured for the digital world. where marketers are very, very nervous about ROI. So we can do that for marketers. And, I mean, at the core of whatever you say, technology is finally to create the right client outcomes, the right marketing outcomes. And it's not for the sake of technology itself. So that's where I'd like to go back to our motto, which is about understanding people, right? So we understand technology, we understand creativity, brands, and so on, but we also understand people, which is very fundamental to what we do. And as a result, we inspire growth for our clients. So thanks for your time today, and I hope you found it useful. And I'd look to hear back from you on how we could deploy some of this cool new stuff to your benefit. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Rana, for an informative session. Now we'll proceed further. Stay tuned.